Hey Libras, it's Faith. This is gonna be you guys' reading. I know I'm not on the floor, but these knees ain't 18. Okay. So I have to sit in the chair just for a second, okay? But yes, so this is gonna be you guys' reading for October 15th through the 31st. Okay, so this is for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So of course that resonates with you, then this reading could be for you. If it doesn't resonate with you, then that's too bad. But yes, let's see what we have going on here. Oh yes. Um if you need to get a reading, go ahead and get those in, because likely I'm probably not going to be taking readings in the month of November, because I got to do you guys' yearly forecast, and they're going to be a lot longer than they were last year. So I definitely going to need time to go through all 12. Okay. Also, if you follow me on Instantgo, then the readings on Instantgo are 50% off. Just Instantgo only, not my website. Okay, so the link is in the description box below, and those readings are delivered within 24 hours. Okay, so let's see. Okay, some of you Libras right now could be possibly dealing with an Earth sign, a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn. Also, some of you Libras this may be a karmic relationship, or this may be a spiritual connection, or, well, some of you guys, I'm getting past life connection, because I'm getting the tree. So I feel like, the tree, of course, has roots. So I feel like some of you Libras have been dealing with somebody for like a long period of time. Okay. Or it may feel that way because, like I said, there's a past life connection here between you and this person. Okay. I am picking up the letter S. So this could be first, middle, or last initial. This may possibly be the name of the city that they live in. Somebody may be living in Texas, because I do pick up San Antonio. But let's see. Some of you Libras, this may be a Taurus, because somebody's birthday may be in May. Okay. All right, let's see what we got. But I also see the tree is like growth. So some of you Libras may possibly be starting over with someone. But anyway, we have the Page of Swords. Yeah. This could be somebody new, or this may be somebody maybe old, and whatever the situation is. Okay. We have the Page of Swords here. And the Page of Swords is all about, sometimes it can be the energy of like intellectually getting to know someone. But another thing too with the Page of Swords, this can represent some of you Libras may possibly be feeling like that this person is lying to you. Some of you may be feeling like that somebody is lying to you about who they truly are, or lying to you about what they truly want. But like I said, some of you may possibly, this could be somebody new who you maybe just met, maybe not too long ago. Some of you, it was 2 weeks ago, could be 2 months ago, but you could possibly just feel like that there's something about this person that they are keeping hidden. Some of you, I don't know why I get this energy. Somebody has some type of alias. So somebody may be going by like a nickname, and that may be like how you identify this person, but that may not necessarily be their government name that's on the damn birth certificate that's registered with the Social Security office. So you got to make sure that you check, okay? But yes, I just feel like a part of you feel like that, somebody has on a mask, and this may be somebody who you feel like is hard to read, or maybe some of you Libras right now, or you are starting to become hard to read, or this may be you. Maybe you feel like you have to wear a mask and be somebody who you truly aren't, just to satisfy society, satisfy, maybe your partner or whatever it is. But this can sometimes represent the energy of deception, but it doesn't always have to be that. Some of you Libras may possibly just have this really negative view already of this person, or you may have this negative view of yourself for whatever reason it is. Yeah, some of you Libras, I get this energy where you may be coming across, or somebody may be coming across like they're in trouble and they haven't did a damn thing. So it could be somebody may be accusing someone of, or somebody may be accusing you of being fake or not being yourself. And it's kind of like, look, bro, I ain't did a damn thing, but stand here. Okay, so I'm just saying, be mindful about that. But yeah, also this energy as well can be like, talking negative. Some of you Libras may be kind of like negatively talking to yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's almost just like saying like you can't do it. Why this? Why that? I just feel like you're just really like maybe you're distraught about something. Maybe something's just not going right. Maybe something has slowed down, whatever the situation is. But it's almost like you're beating yourself up. It's almost like nobody else has to be hard on you because you're already hard enough on yourself. You know? Some of you may be dealing with a younger air sign person, or they may have air in their chart in their sun, moon, or rising. Okay, I'm picking up the letter V. So this may be victory, or this may be the first, middle, or last initial of somebody who you're dealing with. I get a Vincent specifically, but I don't know. What is this? Yeah, the world. Some of you Libras may have met this person online. Yeah, I just get this. Somebody's not being their authentic self to the world. It could be you. This may be you not being your authentic self to the world. Maybe only a certain few people are able to see your true self because you could possibly be afraid of being accepted if you took off the mask. You know, Pisces got this same card. So I don't know if some of you Libras are possibly dealing with the Pisces, but Pisces got this same card as well about, taking off the mask, being yourself outside of this, and just realizing that, what, people are going to have to accept you or they're going to have to move the fuck on. It's really that simple. We have the world, which can represent, some of you Libras could be dealing with a fixed sign, Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, or Aquarius. But also the world card represents completion. So I really feel like even in regards to you, it's time for you to put this negativeness behind you. It's time for you to put behind this energy of you always thinking that people are lying to you. Now, some people probably are, but it's not everybody. Don't put everybody inside this box just because you chose shitty partners. That's not fair, or because you decide to put your trust in people who clearly showed you that they don't deserve your loyalty. That's on you. But the world does represent being in completion. Some of you Libras, you're in completion because now you have to step into your true self. Now there is no more hiding behind a mask or hiding behind a relationship or hiding behind a career, whatever it is. You can't hide anymore. Now you're exposed. Now you're out there. And some of you may feel uncomfortable about this. Some of you, because sometimes when I see the world, I can see like pregnancy. If some of you Libras are possibly pregnant, you're hiding it. I don't know. Are you embarrassed? Do you not want anybody to know? I don't know. I almost get that energy. Oh. Be careful about bullshitting your way through an exam because it won't work. You're going to fail if you are taking exams and you didn't study and you feel like you can bullshit your way through this. Not going to happen, especially if it revolves around like engineering, mechanics, nursing. It's not going to happen, Yeah, but that's what I get there. Yeah, some of you Libras, this person who you met online could possibly be from like another country, different background. So they could be of a different ethnicity, culture, whatever it is. Could be long distance, because I see long distance here with this world card as well. Some of you Libras, I feel like have tried to convince yourself that you're done with something. But I feel like in a way you still may be hanging on to it. It may be a person, maybe a place, maybe a thing. Some of you Libras could possibly be hanging on to a place that maybe has nothing left for you anymore, but you don't know how to let it go. Because the world, I feel like, represents, to me, the world resonates with the planet Saturn. So that's why I told you karma. I was getting that. So some of you Libras, it's like, it's time for you. It's time for you to wrap up this karmic situation. A lot of you guys have wrapped up this karmic situation. Even if you're still with somebody, this karmic situation is like done, but it's still a matter of having a hard time taking this off. And this may be the way you see somebody. Maybe you have a hard time accepting the fact that maybe they have taken off the mask and you feel like, no, because you're so used to this person being behind this, it's kind of just like, I don't believe you. It could be one of those things. Ooh. We're going to nestle that right there. So let's look at the rest of the cards. See, I told you. Some of you guys are wondering if you really want to be in this relationship anymore, or if you should go back to somebody from your past. Yeah, we'll do this right here. Oh yeah, you should still be able to see it. I don't know why I get this energy of some of you Libras feel stuck. And some of you may feel stuck because you are thinking back to somebody from your past who you have history with. Again, I said Taurus. Here they are. Seven of Pentacles is a sign of Taurus. But also, we have the Seven of Pentacles, which normally is a card revolving around money. I feel like a lot of you Libras, if you are in like a business, you could be very, very unsure about your money at this time. Because this now, you may, like I said, you may be in a business and maybe the business is slow, or it could be you could be looking for employment, because sometimes Seven of Pentacles can be the energy of like unemployment, looking for work. Some of you could be confused or wondering if you should look for a new opportunity outside of what you're doing right now, because you may feel like that this lesson, that this situation has served its purpose and it may be time for you to move on. But is it? Because I almost get in the energy still with this Page of Swords. It's almost just like, who are you fooling? Why are you trying to fool yourself? Because some of you, in a way, may possibly be trying to move on from something that you're really passionate about, that makes you happy. But maybe things have took a turn and you're kind of just like, you know what? No, I don't know. But yes, we have this King of Wands. Some of you Libras may, if you just met somebody new, you could be possibly wondering if this person is in a relationship or if their soul still lies with somebody who they possibly are not talking to, because we have the Nine of Wands at the bottom. It may be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or some of you Libras may be thinking about this person, wondering if this is really where you're supposed to be, wondering if this is really where your energy is supposed to be invested into. Is this the person I'm supposed to invest my energy into? Because you don't want to waste your time. I get that. And some of you may feel like that this situation has possibly wasted your time before in the past. So you could be wondering what the hell is going to change now. Some of you may be married, or like I said, you're in a relationship, you're committed to somebody. Or even if you and this person are not together, your soul still feels like it belongs with this person, but at the same time, you don't know. You don't know where you go from here. And a part of you feels boxed in. Some of you Libras, see, the thing is, some of you Libras, when you get in a relationship, you may only be able to see that relationship. And it's almost like you forget about everything else around you. Maybe that's your karmic lesson, finding balance between the two. Because even with the Two of Swords energy being right here, there is a lack of balance, feeling imbalanced, being unsure, being at a crossroads. And that's where you are. Right now in your thoughts, you're at a crossroads. Without a doubt. Some of you, the crossroads is, is this situation going to be anything different in the future? Because for some of you guys, I feel like you're waiting on somebody or you're waiting on something. Some of you guys, you could be waiting on money. Some of you guys, you may be waiting on a relationship, but you're waiting. And yet you don't know. You don't know which path serves your highest good. Is it the past or is it the current? Yeah, I almost get this energy. Some of you guys are like happy to wait on somebody if it's really meant to be. Like I said, it could be a fire sign. Some of you Libras, if you just met somebody new, I feel like you're not allowing your feelings to get involved. Because you may feel like that, you know what, this isn't where I'm supposed to be anyway, but maybe I'm going to pass by the time. Don't do that to yourself. But also some of you, I almost get this energy, I feel like some of you Libras want to abandon somebody. Either you want to do this or somebody wants to do this to you, but it's the matter of somebody is not seeing what's already in front of them, because even with the Two of Swords, that can represent the energy where you are so conflicted that you're unable to see a suitable partner right in front of you just because shit may be going awry in your life as a whole. So it's almost just like shit is going awry over here. I'm going to get rid of every fucking thing. Why? Why do that to yourself? We have the King of Wands, who's very charismatic. People listen to him, listen to his advice. If some of you Libras are in the business or in the field of communication, you could possibly feel like that people just aren't listening to you anymore. You may feel like that people just don't take heed to what you say. Like if you are in psychology or you are possibly in coaching or whatever it is that involves you to interact with people and help them through a particular journey, you could feel like that they're not going to listen to me. Or if this is the journey that you want to take, you could possibly feel like, what could I possibly say that could convince these people to change their life around? So you see, it's almost like you're just being really negative about yourself. And that's why I feel like the world cards, they're saying that has got to end. If you feel like deep down inside that you can do it, if you feel like that you can help people in whatever way it is, you got to believe that. And some of you guys, I feel like you may be in a way kind of like giving up on yourself a little bit. Maybe you're not believing in yourself anymore. Because you know what? It is easier to give up. That's just what it is. It's always easier to throw in the towel, because throwing in the towel requires you not to navigate your way through and find a way to fix a situation or to find a better outlet to make a situation better. So why not just give up? Why not just throw in the towel? And I feel like some of you Libras are possibly being like that, even though there is something that makes you happy. See, that's what I'm saying. You're questioning everything in your life because something's not going right. It could be finances, because finances is right here in the middle. Some of you may be feeling like that you are working more for less. So it's like you're doing all this stuff, but you feel like you're just not getting paid your dues. Well, change it, or maybe that's just the way it's supposed to be right now. But it's almost like this is some type of work that makes you happy. But on a monetary sense, you may be on that line, too close to the line of success and failure. You could possibly feel like that. Because that's what I just get. I just get something not going right. And it's almost just like you want to stop talking to somebody. Could be somebody new, somebody old, or you kind of just like want to close yourself off from the world. Why? We have the Nine of Cups, which represents a wish. It represents abundance. So I do feel like abundance is coming in, but the issue is you don't know when it's coming in. And even if it's in regards to a relationship, there's a sense of this person makes you happy, but you're wondering when the rug is going to be pulled out from underneath you. Even if this is somebody who you're dealing with now, who you have history with, you're just anticipating. It's almost like you're anticipating the demise of this situation based off of possibly how it went in the past. Because, it's like this indecisive energy that you have around somebody, it has to go. Because maybe your indecisiveness keeps you and this person teeter-totter on the fence. It's like you guys are on a seesaw and one person's going up, one person's going down. But what if it's because you're just too afraid to make a decision? Because what if that decision means that this person could possibly hurt you? Well, welcome to fucking real world, because it could happen, And at the bottom, we have the Nine of Wands. So the Nine of Wands is all about being defensive. That's what I'm saying. You're closing yourself off in a way because this is where you're at. Some of you Libras are not feeling good enough. And I also feel like even if it's in regards to a company or career, you're not feeling like you are the man for the job. Maybe you did in the past, but now it's kind of just like, I don't know if I'm that person anymore. Like I said, even if it's in regards to your business, I don't know if I'm the person that people need to come to anymore. But yes, Nine of Wands can represent the sign of Sagittarius. Some of you Libras could possibly be dealing with the Sagittarius. Some of you Libras, you may have left a Sagittarius behind, or you're about to leave a Sagittarius person behind, and it seems like you guys are not going to be communicating with one another. See, we have 2 nines. So I feel like 2 nines here represents some of you Libras, your career or the way or the path that you need to follow may involve humanitarian careers. Careers that, like I said, you support the little man. Somebody's got to do it. Okay? But yeah, that's why I said counseling, psychology, shit, even the medical field in a way can be humanitarian because you're saving people's lives, Also, finance is coming through. So that could be financial advisor, accountant, whatever it is. Some of you guys, maybe you want to get into the political realm of the world. But we have the thing in your foundation, you have trust issues. Some of you Libras, when your money ain't right, everybody look funny. Like, oh, you look funny. But also with this energy here, I just feel like you may naturally have trust issues based off of maybe what a fire sign person put you through. Maybe a fire sign person put you through energy where you always had to question their loyalty, where maybe they were too consumed with being liked, being popular, being too consumed with flirting with everybody else and their mama, and you had to be put in the middle of that. So you may feel like everybody's going to treat you the way that this fire sign person did, but that's not true. Yeah, and this energy right here, and it could just be for these 2 weeks. There's this energy here of you feeling like not good enough. You know, some of you may even pour over into you possibly feeling not good enough when it comes to people giving you love. Because I feel like somebody wants to give you their love. Somebody may already be giving you love, but it's almost just like you want to talk yourself out of this because some of you may feel like this is just a karmic cycle. This is just a karmic soulmate. But that may not be true. Some of you, it could be. Some of you, your karmic soulmate may have been this fire sign person in the past. However, that is almost like damaged you in a way. So if you feel like you're too damaged for a new relationship, be honest with whoever the hell this person is and let them know. Let them know where you're coming from. Be like, look, a fire sign person really screwed me up. So it's gonna have to give me time for me to get acclimated to you because I don't want to run you off. But damn, just be honest. Because I feel like even with the Two of Swords, sometimes I feel like that's like not, you don't want to be honest with yourself. You want to stay in confusion. You want to stay in stagnation because it's easier to do that. Some of you Libras, you want a career change. Some of you may feel like that you are doing the same old work over and over and over again, and you're wondering, what is the point? Why do I have to keep doing the same old thing over and over again? But what if it's something that really makes you happy? What if it's something that allows you to see the smile that you put on other people's faces based off of how you help them? Does that mean nothing? Clarify the Two of Swords. Clarify the Two of Swords. Clarify the Two of Swords. Yeah, the Magician. That's why I said you don't know if you're on the right path, but I feel like you are. Some of you Libras, your right path may involve sales. Again, the Magician represents manifesting, the communicator. Some of you may possibly feel like that somebody is manipulating you, maybe to stay or manipulating you to whatever it is. You feel manipulated in a way. But you know what? Some of you Libras, you're very insecure when it comes to this relationship between you and this person. Some of you may feel like this is just too good to be true. But also some of you Libras, like I said, you could possibly be wishing out for somebody from your past. Some of you may have already gotten your wish, or you may get your wish, and you're still going to be wondering about this connection. See, the thing is, the Magician can be a difficult relationship because it's like one of those things here where it's like it may bring out insecurities. It may possibly bring out jealousies because, again, sometimes you may feel like this is too good to be true. So you can possibly, so it's almost like seeing the potential, or it's almost just like you being with somebody and you realizing how good of a person they are. So you just get afraid, like, damn, what if you try to go be there for somebody else and then you forget about me? And then we go downhill from there. So be mindful about this thought process, these negative thoughts that you have within yourself. Because I feel like you have a tendency to do that sometimes, and you probably don't even realize it. Some of you Libras, I feel like you're manifesting the negativity instead of staying in a positive mind frame. Write positive affirmations. Listen to motivational videos. Shit, I don't know. Walk the fucking dog and look at him pee on the damn pole. Whatever makes you get out of this negative mindset, that's what you need to do. Yeah. Some of you Libras may have gotten ghosted, and some of you guys are wishing out for somebody back who ghosted you. Are you dumb? Like, don't do that. Please don't do that to yourself. Like, come on. If somebody don't have enough respect for you to let you know, I'm letting you go because of this, this, and this, and they just walk the fuck off, why be interested? Like, no. Like Charlie Brown, wah. You don't got shit to say to me, Jack. Because why would you do something so stupid if you care? It don't make no sense. Actions speak louder than words. And some of you gotta realize that, okay? I just feel like you're being really tough on yourself. And some of you right now may possibly be wondering, like, where the things are that you manifested. Like, where is this? I've been manifesting. It still hasn't came in yet. Your mind frame. You gotta reframe your mind frame. You gotta change your mindset. Yeah, see the truth. Some of you Libras, this is somebody older. If you have a business, I feel like you should keep pushing. Or if you want to move towards a business, you have to keep pushing. Hmm. Truth is, this person isn't manipulating you at all. I don't know why some of you think that. I don't get manipulation. I think you may think it's manipulation because you have trust issues that stem from somebody from your past and you're having a hard time opening yourself up, but you can't give up. Now's not a time for you to give up because you're too close to the finish line. So why would you want to throw in the towel? Some of you Libras, you're in a relationship now and it seems like that, especially if it's somebody from your past, to me, it seems like this situation will work. Or like I said, even if it's somebody new who may have just came in recently, you have to take the mask off and see this person for who they are. Because some of you think that this person is bullshitting you, and I don't think they are. I just think it's your own fears, your own insecurities that's keeping you from seeing the love right in front of you. But don't give up. Even if it's in regards to a career, don't give up. It may seem pointless what you're doing, but it's not. This is you're investing in the long term. And in the future, what you're gonna get is gonna be so beautiful. Okay? So keep pushing. So Libras, this has been your reading. Hope it helped. See you later.